everybody, and welcome back to the Geeky Puppet Show today. For what? For the Champions, issue number 1. But before we get into this fantastic book, I was trying to think of a good descriptor. But, well, let's meet our cast and crew. To my side, he is not small, he's not green, but he can be mean. It is Eric Breen.
I'm always nice, little Goyle. But I also want to say, now that we're getting billed again, boy, I sure would hate to be the one that got left out. If I were that person, I would be raising all kinds of Kane right now. Just saying.
Speaking of that, if you look down below, it's MK.
Hey.
Are you sure? Can we cross-reference it with the opening theme? Oh, no, we can't.
And lastly, playing every woman in the world, every women in the world. It's women. It's Melissa and Amy.
Hi, we are every woman.
It's on them. Now it's time for the champions. Hercules, Black Widow, Angel, Ghost Rider, Iceman, and an action-packed first issue.
Wow, that's quite a crew, isn't it? An interesting cross-section of, like, powers.
Yeah. Fire, ice, big man.
Take your line, MK.
Oh.
Onward, my comrades! The time has come to face our greatest foes.
This is it, the pulse-pounding origin of the most sensational new supergroup of all.
Not Trusty Sidekick presents the most power-packed premiere in all this, the mighty Marvel Renaissance. The world still needs the champion, les champions. If Eggman were here, he'd appreciate that. Starring the Avenging Angel. And a fine series of movies in the 80s it was. The deadly Black Widow. The doom-defying Ghost Rider. Starring Hercules, Prince of Power. The indomitable Iceman. And guest starring the astounding Venus.
Excuse me, Mr. Narrator. Who's this? This series is conceived and written by who?
Well, someone who is quite the fan of Tony Isabella.
And who did the penciling today?
Don Heck.
Well, who inked it?
The one Esposito brother that did not play hockey, Mike Esposito.
Who's not Artie Simek or Sam Rosen today?
That would be Dave Hunt.
Who's doing that coloring job?
It's a good thing he wasn't Mike. That joke is old, but it never fails to get a laugh. I'm sorry, what were you saying?
Who's doing the coloring today?
That would be not Zach. Petra G.
Who edited this book?
That would be Marvelous Marv Wolfman. Two young men stroll the UCLA campus this sunny autumn morning. In the past, they would have both been looking for girls, but no longer. The world has known them as mutants, or freaks, or renegades, or on rare occasion, as world savers. But we have seen them in all of those roles before. Today, they are merely one confused young man and the angel.
It's not working for you either, is it, Bobby?
I forgot, am I Iceman?
Yes.
Oh, shit. Yeah, gee, Warren, I thought I liked girls, but ever since I had that conversation with Gene...
That hasn't happened yet.
Oh. Good shot, Warren. Prof X was great, getting me a scholarship here and all. But I guess college isn't what this little mutant is looking for. I'd go back with the X-Men.
Except they aren't the same X-Men that we grew up with. I know.
I read in the paper now. I read in the paper how Hank McCoy, a.k.a. the Beast, Marv, is making it big in the Avengers. Maybe.
Come on, little buddy. Do you really think we'd fit in with that group? Face it, this fly-boy popsicle combination just isn't cut out to do somebody else's thing. Holy Hannah!
I see it too, Warren. It's raining men.
No.
Oh.
No, it's some kind of hole in midair.
Whoa!
Look what's pouring out of it. Girls, if y'all want to take the...
Goddess, mortals! Hand over Venus, or face the wrath of the Harpies! That's probably what they sound like. Where is she, man-child? Answer or die! Out!
Bobby! You saved that student, but you can't fight them in your civilian identity. What if somebody sees you? They aren't all Alicia out here. Think about your parents.
Huh?
No sweat, Mr. Worthington.
Poof.
By the poof, how apropos. But by the time anybody figures out where that ice bowl came from, they won't see Bobby Drake. They'll see the Rawhide Kid. The Iceman. Whoops. Scratch one set of freeze-dried clothes. I'm naked now.
Hold on, pal, while I get into costume, which is not being naked.
Move it, Wings, because it looks like Iceman and the Angel are back on the charts.
Destroy the icy one!
Sorry, lady, but as fast as you gals are, my ice sled is even faster. And people wonder why I like guys now. Ugh. And that's not all I've got up my frozen sleeve, gruesome. Catch my snowy drift.
You boast too much youth! Atom sisters! Our claws will slice him to ribbons!
Yeah!
Like blazes they will, ugly, not with the angel on the scene. Ha-cha-cha.
Huh? Warren's not wearing his mask. He's as ugly as they are. Somebody's bound to recognize him.
Are you okay, Tiger?
Yeah, but let's get out of here before your cover is blown.
No way, friendo. This is a decision that I have made after my mother died. No more hiding, for better or for worse. From here on in, the angel goes public.
You mean the Angel goes to Publix?
Where shopping is a pleasure. Besides, our fans over there are making a retreat a decidedly difficult venture.
Kill them! Kill them! Ah!
A very weary woman gazes out over the UCLA campus this sunny autumn morning. In the past, she has been known as a spy, a jet setter, a bedwetter, and a superheroine. I might have just added that. Today, however, she essays a new role. Essay?
Honesty time, Ivan. What do you think my chances are?
Job applicant. She waits patiently for her interview, trying to push from her mind the knowledge that once again she has been forced by what and who she is to leave a man she loved. Daredevil, 124. Marv. Relax, sweetheart. The ad said they needed someone to teach Russian to the kiddies. And unless you have forgotten your mother tongue, you're a shoo-in for the job.
I hope you're right, old friend. We need this job. Old and friend. We need this job. We're just about broke. More than that, I need this job badly.
What she is a highly capable individualist who has never really found her place in the sun. Who she is the Black Widow. Why, Tash? To help you forget Matt?
That's not it, Ivan. I don't want to forget Matt Murdock. What we had was good while it lasted. We pushed our luck, that's all. Kept the game going too long.
What a bunch of bullshit. I wouldn't call it a game, kid. Because even this old fogey can see that you're still in love with Hornethead. Maybe. Huh?
Where's that portal coming from? Ivan, there's some kind of portal appearing in this very room. And armored women are charging forth from it.
We have come for Venus, woman. We know she is near. Conceal her only at the cost of your mortal life.
I thought for a minute the hookers I ordered had arrived.
Oh, no.
I don't like the way you're waving that big sticker around, beautiful. So here's looking at you. Tash, strip. For action.
There we go.
I'll hold them off until you get your clothes off. Urg.
Good work, warrior.
General, the one who was with this man Karen is poised for combat. Shall we deal with her?
No! Warrior, if the mortal seeks battle, she will find it. On the tip of my sword. I gather you're here you're used to terrifying your opponents with that oversized knitting needle. Well, here's a flash for you.
Very
The
own.
widow doesn't scare.
Welcoming prospective Russian teachers isn't really a job for UCLA's newest humanities professor. But I want to meet the famous Natasha Romanoff. I seem to have acquired an almost human curiosity in my mortal guise as Dr. Victoria Starr.
General, the goddess is here.
This can't be! What are Hippolytus Amazons doing here?
Seize her.
Zap.
That.
Apparently, our new arrival is the reason for your visit here, ladies. And as she's just gained the protection of the Black Widow and my widow's bite.
You can't fight them. They're the most fiercely trained warriors in their world.
I doubt my KGB taskmasters were less demanding. Task governors were less demanding in preparing my curriculum. Still,
Zap.
it might indeed behoove us to seek a strategic withdrawal. But where does that leave Ivan?
You needn't concern yourself about him, Ms. Romanoff. Though the Amazons are interested solely in my demise, I have nevertheless arranged his safety.
How? I think, my aunt friend, you had best explain just who you are and why these warrior women pursue you. I don't face death without good reason.
An apprehensive cyclist traverses the UCLA campus this sunny autumn morning. In the past, he was a pawn. No, a victim of Satan. Today, he is a free man.
What's going on here? These kids look terrified.
His skull's not on fire.
Not yet.
Yet his freedom has made his life increasingly complicated, and he wonders why this should be so.
Like, turn around, pal. There's some kind of thing. No, not the thing. Just a thing. Back there.
He will find no relief or thing for his puzzlement.
Oh my gosh.
Only danger.
Whoa. Now that was just a mite too close. I guess there must be a fracas in the wind. I'm starting to change, just like I did when the trapster attacked.
Ghost Rider 13, Marv.
Too bad for whoever threw that thing, because now on top of fighting Johnny, the world's greatest stunt rider, Blaze, he's got to deal with the Ghost Rider.
Oh, crap, that's cool. That didn't get it.
Then again,
Stand fast, be ye mortal or demon, by command of my governor. No one must pass Cerberus, guardian of the depths. For my governor will brook no interference with his plan to crush the man god.
your master, your governor, appears to be a member of the same club as an old acquaintance of mine, fellow. And that being the case, he can take his plan and stuff it.
Burns even one such as I. Asterisk.
Hellfire, by trade name, Marv.
Hellfire.
Hellfire. Cerberus was created to be many guardians. And what one is ill-equipped at all.
Purple
To
doggy.
destroy another.
Another can destroy.
Oh boy, now I get it. Cerberus, the guardian of Hades in Roman mythology, aka Bowser here. And judging from the way he's flashing his pearly whites at me,
He's kind of cute.
his bark isn't even in the same ballpark as his bite. I think I'd better vamoose.
The moose is on fire.
Leastwise, until I can come up with some way of corralling this critter. One thing's for certain. This is the last time I play errand boy, even for a fellow stunt person.
See Ghost Rider 14, unless you are Alicia, in which case you will not. Now on hint, hint, sale. Marv.
Daddy,
Are we in this book?
we are never in these books anymore.
Babe, you're right.
A somewhat unique lecture has come to UCLA's campus this sunny autumn morning. His subject, why the puppet governor and Alicia are never in these readings anymore.
That's not right to change my name.
It had to be done. Sorry, Daddy. The subject, misogyny, what it means to you.
No. Hercules.
Any of
Now,
yous?
Hercules was down.
thou seem troubled, Richard Fenster.
Aw.
And how the heavens must rock with laughter at the monumental jest, for the speaker is none other than Hercules, Prince of Misogyny.
Is there any way Hercules might ease thy concern?
Just wow the audience tonight, Hercules. I need to score a few points with the campus brass, or I could lose my thankless but so necessary job as a lecture agent.
Thou hast nothing to fear there. When I tell your young people of the glories of Olympus, they will verily swoon with wonderment.
Oh, I hope so. The last offbeat speaker I hired didn't work out too well. A real Hitchcock type. Picture a scrawny, mop-haired New York City.
New York City writer.
Who spends all his time writing about some bloodthirsty barbarian he called
Mortal, what is it? Why doth fear cross your face like a bleak shadow?
Perhaps because he sees us.
Zeus, what manner of creatures art thou?
Mutate, man god, destined to rule this planet in eons to come. But now merely froggy, your conquerors.
Conquerors, you presume too much, future men. Away, O ignominious, please. None, none may hold the Prince of Power thus. There
Whoa,
shall be
oh
payment.
He's got a big thing. He just tore up the stage. Oh no. It's not great for the brass, is it?
No, it's not.
There shall be payment extracted for this foul deed you have attempted, mutates. Payment in full.
Back.
Oh no.
You may offer my name Hercules, but you have yet to face the most savage mutate of all. For years I have ruled him, and in those years only the mighty Thor has ever defeated me, asterisk.
Or 163, Marv.
Though Hercules be swooned, friend of the thunder. Though Hercules be swooned and friend of the thunder god, know you this. Whatever Thor canst do, Hercules canst accomplish more mightily.
Brack. 2Ks.
It doesn't fit into the song quite as easily.
Because the campus member.
Ready for this, Hercules, you stand alone. And that is why you must fall before the full unstoppable power of the mutate unleashed.
The guy in the upper right-hand corner looks pretty bored.
He's kind of calling it in. Oh yeah, he looks tired. Gosh.
The course of their charge doth drive both myself and mine foemen through the wall. But 'twill take more than this mere plunge to still Hercules' rage, until these base ones have been defeated.
MK, I need you to read the first two words up there at the top.
Ye gods?
Yeah, that might be the last time that was used in a comic book. It was a real common phrase in the 50s.
Oh, wow. Okay. Yeah, I don't think I heard that.
And that is your unnecessary history lesson for the day.
Very cool.
Thank you. Yeah, it's pretty neat. The Prince of Power fights on.
Whee!
Shoot! That hellhound isn't giving me a chance to think. I gotta buy some time to come up with a... Hold it. If I'm not local, the jet beating on that parcel of an unpleasant sort is Hercules. Mr. Blaze, you just bought yourself an entire watch shop's worth of time. Fighter's blood? What new enemy doth dare to lay hands upon Hercules in the midst of battle? Wait a minute, partner. I'm on your side. But to give you a quick idea of what I've seen while being chased by Bowser back there, all hell's exploding around here, and I can't stop it alone. Just swing up and grab a seat on my skull cycle, and I'll clue you in.
Skull cycle. It's got a back seat.
Your voice reeks with evil, mortal. Yet Hercules doth sense the true valor that underlies thy tone and the urgency in thy request. I'm glad of that, big fella, 'cause our hassles go way beyond an overgrown mutt and some assorted uglies. The whole campus is going crazy. Look. By the cloven hooves of Pan, Amazon warriors and harpies here on Earth.
Is that what you guys call yourselves on the job there?
Who's that?
I don't know.
And among the, I think it's Hercules some more.
Oh, wait a minute. No. Oh, that might be dialogue.
And among those they pursue, she who Hercules doth know as the Black Widow,
okay.
and another.
Oh, that is definitely Hercules.
Among those they pursue, she who Hercules doth know as the Black Widow, and another woman who doth look strangely familiar.
That's Ghost Rider.
I'm glad you recognize the ladies, Herc. I can put names to the gents, the Angel and the Iceman, two of the X-Men.
Running.
Do what you can for them, mortal. Hercules shall deal with you, devil hound. Much obliged, partner. Let's see how those winged terrors react of a sudden burst of hellfire.
Hellfire.
Flee, my sisters!
This unnatural fire can destroy us.
Apparently! But let's not hang around and test that.
Oh, Severius. Though it hath been ages since I didn't vanquish you and drag you from the pits of Hades, still doth Hercules remain thy master. Still doth Hercules remain my governor.
That's tough biz. Hey, the cavalry's arrived. And that's the only break we've gotten since Flyboy and I ran into you ladies. Take my decline.
Don't die. It looks like the odds have been adjusted just enough for yours truly to cut loose.
General, we can't move.
Use your swords to hack yourselves free, my warriors, and then turn their sharp steel on those who attempt to keep the goddess from us.
Oh no! The Amazons are recovering, and here comes a new group of playmates. Dr. Star, who I just met, but for some reason, no. Make a run for it, and...
No, Warren, I think that it's time I lend a hand here. Ms. Romanoff, can you delay them for a moment? Warren, fly me above our attackers.
You're the boss, Doc. Oh, I guess I know you from college.
Oh. There's extra credit in it for you. Oh, okay. You're not the only one harboring a secret identity, Warren. The woman you know as Victoria Starr is really...
No, not one.
Close enough. The goddess men call Venus. And with a golden girdle, cestus around my waist, I have the power of love over man or God.
Not me.
Well, most people, that's fine. Though it appears my power affects these strange creatures differently than I had anticipated.
It's coming, Mama, to real. I cannot stand. Oh, love, no.
So I literally have like Care Bear stare. That's amazing.
Well done, my cousin. Thy power hath rendered all our enemies immobile. Though given time, I would have accomplished the same end. And art thou unharmed, fair Natasha?
Unharmed, but incredibly confused, Hercules. What's going on here?
And where's her other leg?
Apparently, our foes were seeking to capture me for some reason.
You can't hardly blame them for that. I mean, you have an unbelievable fashion sense.
Thank
But
you.
the ghost guy said Cerberus and the mutates were after Herc.
Do you think there's somebody else involved in this? Somebody running the whole Magilla.
Gorilla?
Gorilla.
Is she for sale?
Thou art
Oh, no.
indeed a base fool. Winged one, of course, there be someone behind the weaving of this state of events.
Jimmy Durante.
Someone with power in on to smite you all with but a single blast.
Zach,
Oh,
Yeah!
that is powerful.
That blast was powerful enough to drop all of us. I feel like all my strength has been drained out of me.
You're not kidding, lady. I feel like I'm more useless than the Human Torch. Look, there's another of those holes appearing, just like the one the Amazons charged just to ship my package overnight.
If they don't get here in the morning, I want my $3 back.
You'll never get it.
Ah, gosh, it can't be.
and why not, Venus? Art not thou a goddess of Olympus here on earth? Wouldst thou deny the same to thy fellow? Villains, thou hast perpetrated thy final scheme upon the Prince of Power. Thou wilt be... Silence, thou prattling man-god. For this day I bring thee a decree from thy own father, our Lord Zeus. Heed the words of Pluto, Hercules, for the dread ruler of the underworld doth merely echo the words of Zeus. Before this day is done, thou shalt wed Hippolyta, queen of the Amazons, and serve loyally as a prince consort. And thou, my dear Venus, will likewise become the spouse of the war god Ares.
and before thy shocked countenances,
Yes.
thank you. Shame leap from thy faces, know ye this. Shouldst either of you resist these matters, the universe dies.
Huh. Okay.
Next, whom the gods have joined together.
And that is it. We want to thank you so much for joining us. We hope you enjoyed. We ask you to like, comment, and subscribe. And we will see you next time. Goodbye.
Night, everyone.
Good night, kids.
I wonder how they're going to get out of this.
We were the champions, my and friends.
Dun, dun, dun.